the reason why you see your boy King Carl dressed up in his king digs today, because like, even though I didn't have a vote, I still controlled that shit. Just a king doing king shit. And today you're starting to see why. Let's discuss how this really happened. Like, you know, mind you, I went to wherever the hell the temple. I knew what was going on. I confronted Allie, and I called her out on her lies. It worked. She told me about her advantage. I then took that information and brought it to my four, the mischief, Ming or whatever the hell we're called, with Alex, me, Nikki, and Erica. And I told all them because they were stressed out about what kind of advantage she had. And I told them, so I basically secured that whole vote. I also managed to make Allie think that I was voting with her. I never had a vote, and I made her feel so comfortable that she didn't even play her advantage because she didn't think she needed to. That's just like I said, a king doing king shit.
Well, we had tribal last night, and honestly, the second straight time it went off without a hitch. It's really good to find people in the tribe that your interests align and you can work with, and you can trust them to follow through with the vote. I think knowing that these people will do what they say is a huge advantage for us going forward. These other tribes, they don't know who to trust, who's going to follow through, who's going to panic and bail on a vote. So I think the four of us are going to look strong going forward. Each stage of the game is different. You got your original tribe, you got your swap tribe, and then it's the merge, and whatever happens then. You need to make sure you have majority in every stage of the game to get you far. So if I have to throw a tribe member under the bus, I will. I mean, ideally I'd want to work with them, but if it's them or me, it better be them.
We're down to 4 players right now, and do we have a stronger tribe? I'm not sure yet. So earlier today, I, was just trying to relax, and I found this lovely thing, and I don't know if everybody knows what this is, but it's a little crystal, and you can ask it yes/no questions, and it will answer you allegedly. So, I was kind of nervous now that it's down to 4 of us. So I wanted to see if this will work on cam and show you what I asked it, I guess. Ready? So just to show you how it works. Show me yes. All right, so see how it's moving in a little circle? That means yes. Show me no. If it sways back and forth, that means no. Okay, so are we gonna win the challenge tonight? It's swaying yes and forward and backwards. That means no. Okay, stop. Are people talking about kicking me out if we do bad in the challenge tonight? Oh, now it's saying no. Earlier it said yes. Well, that makes me feel a little bit better now. Are we going to have to boot someone out tonight? It says no. Interesting. Okay, well, that's not what it said earlier, so maybe things have changed.
They're gonna want to swap us. 14 is getting pretty close to the merge.
Yeah,
I feel like
if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen today. But the other choice is double tribal.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
I definitely don't want to lose again.
No, I don't want to either.
I mean, I guess worst case scenario, as long as me and you are together, we'd be fine. But long term, you want to keep those numbers.
I know. God, I can't handle another tribal.
I think you should never be 100% confident in Survivor, but I'm 100% confident Vicky would go home. I love them. They're a beautiful person. But you're not showing up, sweetie. Like it's a no for me. Like it's zeros across the board, and it's not working for anyone. So the only worry I have is obviously I'm assuming the other tribes, if they're not incompetent, which they might be, I don't know, would send her to the temple. And if they go to the temple, that could, ruin some things. But if everything went to plan, they keep it going.
Doing a lot of thinking. I want to continue playing the middle game that I've been playing. I think my middle game is actually getting to me to where I need to be. But I also want to kind of play a low profile game going into merge, if that makes sense. So right now, Amber and Peyton and I are definitely in a alliance together. That's confirmed. We're I'm very comfortable with giving them information as much as I want to. But if I were to receive an idol, I'm probably not going to tell them. I'm not telling anybody that I have an idol, because in this game, like I said earlier prior, that you want to shock people and you want to surprise people, and that's the type of game that I want to play.
In the event that we do have to go to tribal council, what we gonna do?
Oh no.
Honestly, like I feel like people in our tribes, like everyone just doesn't want to think about that. Like we're all sticking to plan A. Like let's just win challenges. And you're
Honestly,
really right. I don't think that's like realistic. We need to think about like in the event that we go.
Honestly,
so.
I'd be interested to see who goes to the temple, because whoever they send to the temple,
That's
when
true.
we're the losing tribe, they'll send someone to the temple, and that person might get a special power. They might get some kind of something, and so that'll just be interesting to see, because that'll like affect
The
who we
vote.
should be voting for.
That is true. So like we just kind of wait and see who goes to the temple, and then like people would just talk after that. Is that what you mean?
I mean, I think it's like, I think it has to be part of the consideration. Yeah.
That is true. I never even thought about that. You're so right.
Jia and Huangxi get your first look at the new Mingyun tribe. Allie voted out at the last tribal council. All right. Are you all ready for tonight's immunity challenge? All right, first things first, Jia and Huangxi, once again, I will take it back. Once again, immunity is back up for grabs. For tonight's challenge, we are doing a pandemic classic, the water chugging challenge. Earlier today, production asked each of you to name off your order list on who's going to be going for the water chugging challenge. It will be a relay. The number that you put in is the order that is going to be going from first to last. On my go, all three tribes will go into their breakout rooms. They'll be chugging down the water and do it as fast as they can. Who is next on your list from 1, 2, 3, and 4 down the list. Once all 4 of your tribe members have gone, the time will stop, and the first tribe, and only the first tribe to get the fastest time wins immunity. The 2 losing tribes will go to tribal council separately to vote off 1 person each. In addition, the winning tribe will get to send 1 person each to the temple. They may feel free to communicate. They may feel free to experience what they want to wish at the temple, but from that point, whatever they decide from there is completely up to them. For this challenge, there will be penalties if you see any slight spills. That's an extra 5-second penalty to your total. If you drop the entire bottle and just let the water just ring it out, that's an extra 5 minutes to your total. So if you really want to throw the comp, you feel free to drop the water and call it a day. So
You guys
I will open up the breakout rooms. We will get
Feel free to
started.
throw it.
You got it, Amber. You got it.
Go, Amber.
Yes, queen.
Where'd you
Is it
go?
my-
You got this, girl.
You got it, Amber.
My stomach hurts.
You got this, girl.
You got it, Amber. You got it. You got it.
Got this. One more. You got this. You got this. You got this. Finish it. You have just a little bit left. You got this.
Yeah.
You got it. You got it. You
Got this. One more.
got it, Amber.
Almost there. Yep.
Good job, Amber. Good job.
Oh, yeah.
Good job.
You got it. Let's go.
Nice job, Amber.
Got this.
Come on, Ian. Good job, Amber.
Almost there.
You
Let's
got
go,
it,
Ian.
Come on, Ian. You got it.
Oh,
You got
killing
it.
it, Ian.
You got this. Woo!
Ian, you got it.
Open up.
You got this, Ian.
Got it, Ian.
That's it. Well done.
Open up.
You got this.
You almost done, Ian. Here you go, Ian. Come on, Peyton. You got it, Peyton. You got it. Come on, Peyton. You got it. You got it, Peyton.
You get Peyton.
Doing a good job, Peyton.
Yep.
Yep, keep going. You doing a good job.
Got it. Skylar.
I
There you
know.
go, girl.
I know. You're doing a good job, though.
It's okay. It's okay.
Take your time.
You're good.
You're good. You're doing good.
You got it, Peyton.
You got it. You got it. You're doing good.
There you go.
Shit, you got it.
You got it. You got it. You got it.
Got it. Good job, Peyton.
Good job, Peyton. You got it, Chief.
Oh my god.
Holy crap!
Done. Done.
Last little bit.
Got this, Skylar.
You're
You
doing so
got
great.
this. So done. You are so done. That's
There you
it.
go.
Woo!
All right,
job.
and that is time.
Well, I hope y'all had your thirsty water bottles finished because it is time to reveal the times. But I will say, had this been a regular two tribes winning immunity, the second place tribe would have been incredibly close to the third place tribe by a difference of 9 seconds. Unfortunately, that's not the case. So, the winning tribe that is safe from tribal council is congratulations. The pink tribe is immune for tomorrow's tribal. In second place, in case you want to know, it was actually Mingyun. They actually were faster by 9 seconds. So had this been a regular challenge, they would have been safe for the first time, and Huang Shi would have gotten third. But unfortunately for Mingyun and Huang Shi Tribal Council, for both of you, tomorrow night we will organize times for you to do your tribal. So here's how this is going to work in terms of the temple. I will have Ji Ye go back into their regular first breakout room. I will open that back up. So I will delete the regular rooms for a second. So only Ji Ye can go into the pink breakout room. Everyone else must stay here while they deliberate. You each have to pick one person from Huang Shi and one person from Mingyun to go to the temple.
Okay, so for the Orange Tribe, Erica, Nikki, Alex, and Carl are left.
Okay.
And who do you want to send?
Carl went last.
Carl went last time, and I think he's in a good spot. It
Should we
sounds
just-
like because he didn't go last, so
But
he
do-
might be comfortable
Should
over
we
there.
send him again and just make him power heavy and then?
Yeah, do we just keep sending him?
I
We
think
could.
yeah,
Just put a
send him
target on his
again.
back by keep sending him back.
Mm-hmm.
I
think
mean,
we should-
I would rather the like fewer. So we either would want a few amount of people knowing about it, or their whole tribe knowing about it, so we cause cracks. Because I'm assuming Carl lied about what it was.
Yeah, I think we send Carl too.
Okay.
I agree.
I agree with that.
That was a good idea, actually.
Yeah. That way we keep if there is advantage, we keep them in the same person's hands. And they're not kind of spread
So
out.
if they blindside him or something, he just leaves with everything.
Right.
Okay, so for yellow, it's Jules, Jacob, Skylar, Gigi, The Bang, and Chris.
I know
I'd
nothing
like to
about
send Gigi because I'm not quite sure. I've just been watching her, but you know what, guys?
I
You
was
guys all
thinking.
figure-
I was thinking her too before we even got in here.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. I agree with that.
Okay, I'm good with that. That's fine.
Who have you selected from Huangshi to go to the temple?
What color is that?
Yellow.
We are sending Gigi to the temple.
Okay, Gigi, you will be going to the temple.
Cool,
Who have
thanks.
Who have you selected from Mingyun to go to the temple?
We are going to send Carl back to Carl's crib, the Carl Club, so he can go back and hang out there.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate that, man.
Carl, once again heading back to the temple. So Gigi and Carl, you both stick around for your adventure to the temple awaits. To final things off, Jia, immunity is yours. For the third place tribe, in this case, that would be Huangshi, you will be going to tribal council first. Then Mingyun, you will go to tribal council second because you all got second place. All right, so Gigi and Carl, welcome to the temple. Gigi, this is your first time going to the temple. How's it feel?
It feels fine.
Feels fine.
Feels fine. I feel like I'm gonna get something here.
Yeah. Carl, you've been to the temple before. How's it feel to be back?
Well, apparently it's called Carl's Crib. Apparently you're not at the temple, you're at Carl's Crib. So, I'm happy to be back. I don't mind it. I enjoyed myself last time. You'll like it here.
Perfect. So here is what is going to happen. So the twist for the temple is that you get to choose one specific element, which is fire, which represents physical, water, which represents mental comps, earth, which represents endurance, and fourth, which represents air. Normally in certain cases, we can have one show, multiple show, or none show at all. So I'm gonna get what?
What was air?
Air was puzzle.
Okay.
Air was puzzle. Fire was physical, correct?
Yeah. Fire was physical.
Yeah. And what was endurance?
Earth was endurance, and water is mental. So here's what I want you to do. You can feel free to discuss amongst yourselves on which element of challenge you want to compete in. And if you choose to compete in any one of the four elements, you're risking your vote. If you both decide to compete in the same challenge, then only one person can take home an advantage, the other person loses a vote. However, if you choose to go against the person that's in charge of the temple and you both lose your votes. If you decide to choose two different elements, both want to compete against the same temple person together, or choose to go against two other monarchs.
Or we don't have to choose any.
If you don't want to choose any, you can back out right now.
Okay, 'cause I don't think I would like to discuss with Carl if I can, but I don't believe I want to risk my vote when I have to go to tribal. Was this similar to you were here before? Was this what you did, Carl?
Yeah, it was the same thing. It was the same thing, except for I came by myself. I didn't have another person here like with you like this. And when I competed, there was only one person showed up, and I chose to compete, and I lost my vote last time here. And I'm kind of with you, like, because we're going to tribal, like, and I don't know who they would choose. You know what I mean? I don't feel comfortable enough. Like, we've already been there twice. You know what I mean? We're down to the nitty gritty now. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
By the end of tomorrow, we're going to be down to 3 people on our side. So, like, my vote's kind of important this round. You know what I mean? Like, but I mean, but I don't know where you stand on your tribe over there. And I do know that when Allie came here, Allie got an advantage. You know what I mean? Because she won. Like, if you feel you're strong in something like a puzzle or a mental part, which would probably be trivia, endurance, or physical, and you feel you need an advantage, I would go for it. If depending on how you feel about your standings in the game. You know, we both have to go to tribal tomorrow, and I think my vote is needed. Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think I want to risk my vote.
No.
No, I don't think I'm gonna do that. You know, you said Allie got an advantage, but Allie's out of the game now, right?
Yeah. Yes, Allie's out of the game.
Yeah.
Allie got voted out last night.
Wasn't too much of an advantage.
Well, it was, but she didn't use it. You know what I mean? She didn't use it. She didn't think she needed to use it, I guess. But I didn't have any say in the vote last night. I didn't even have a vote because when I came here yesterday or whenever I came here, I risked my vote and I lost.
But you had immunity, right?
The first round.
From the first one.
The first round, and we've been to tribal twice. Like, this will be the 3rd time. Like, there's, you know what I mean? Like, this will be y'all's first time. This will be our 3rd time going. So, like, the first round I was safe. The second round I asked to go to Insanity Island, and they sent me. You know, or not Insanity Island, wherever we are, the temple.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I came here and I risked my vote and I lost, and now they sent me back again. So, you know what I mean? I don't know. And do I want an advantage? I really do. Like, I think, but like, I don't know if there's only 3 other people on my tribe. Like, if I don't have a vote in tribal,
yeah, very vulnerable.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to go home. Like, I don't want to get voted out. My vote is very important. And I just, as much as I really want an advantage in this game, I almost feel like my vote is the best thing I could have. You know what I mean?
Yep, I feel.
I don't know how you feel. Like, I mean, how are you on your tribe? I mean, you feel good over there? Or?
I mean, I think so, but it's hard to tell. You know, it really is hard to tell.
Do you have like someone that you think, like, have y'all even talked about this? Like, do you even have like someone that y'all have in mind that you want to vote out?
I mean, a little bit, but that same conversation could have been had without me too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
like,
everybody.
Do you feel safe that it's not going to be you?
I think so.
Because that's what it boils down to. Like,
Right.
if you feel like you're safe, and like, and part of went into my decision of risking my vote was can what you want done be done without your vote, or do you need your vote? Do you trust the people that you're talking to enough that your vote isn't needed, or do you think your vote is needed? Because if you feel like your vote, you can get done what you need, you know what I mean? I would go after, if I would go after something if you feel like your vote isn't needed. For me right now, because there's only 4 people, you still have 6 people, right?
We do. Yep.
Yeah.
But
Okay,
I don't.
you know what I mean? For me, I'm honored that I keep getting sent here, and like, trust me, in a different scenario, I'm ready to go to battle. Like, you know what I mean? But
I like having the opportunity to choose, and
like, technically, like, you can say whatever you want about what happened here.
Exactly.
You know,
and I like that nobody
honest,
else had the opportunity.
Yeah, well, it's only been me. It's only been me, Allie, and now you. You know what I mean? And Allie's out of the game.
And
so,
gone.
and I think that's kind of their plan. Like, I mean, fuck it. I don't know. Keep sending.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think I'm gonna keep my vote. My vote is very important to me. And I'm just not willing to risk it right now. I think if I felt less safe, I probably would risk. I don't think I need that advantage right now. I want it. I don't need it, but I need my vote. Does that make sense?
It does, but then, part of me, like, like the player in me, it's like, man, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
well, I always want to see people, take the risk, but I myself, no.
Do we both have to take the risk, or could one not take it and one take it?
One of us can, both of us can, or none of us can, is my understanding. And I'm
that is correct.
Okay, thank you. I am I don't want to risk my vote at this time. But like I said, I'm glad that I was picked so that nobody else could have the opportunity to get what I am not going to go for.
Okay, so Gigi, you are backing out.
I am.
Okay, you may feel free to leave the temple, and whatever you share from this experience with the temple is completely up to you. Head on out.
Okay, have a good night, guys. Bye.
Bye, nice talking to you.
Carl, are you choosing to go for it, or are you backing out?
Let me ask you a question. This last time I was here, I only had puzzles.
That was the twist for the round. This round, you have a choice between 4.
But not right now.
No, I would have to hang out here, and
you would have to hang out here and then figure out what you want to do. But
yeah, dude.
But keep in mind, the longer you stay here, the more time you waste with your tribe mates, and that's precious time.
Yeah, no, dude. You know what? I'm gonna tap out, man, and I'm gonna keep my vote.
Okay, Carl, you're backing out. Feel free to feel free to leave the temple. Whatever experience you share from here is completely up to your discretion. Head on out.
one again. So we're basically functioning as a tribe of 5 because Vicky, they have been MIA. They don't come to the campfire chats. They just like go to the beach and they're hang out by themselves. And they don't come to challenges. And so we're basically kicking ass as a tribe of 5, even though technically we are a tribe of 6.
My only worry is that I'm a bit vocal when we're all together. I kind of notice that everything that I say, people are like, "Oh my god, yeah, that's a good point. I didn't think about that." And if that keeps happening, eventually someone is going to be like, "Oh, well, he always has the good ideas, so let's drop him now." So I'm kind of thinking maybe I should tone it down a little bit. But also, I want to get to the end of this game and say that I played front lines the whole time. Like, I played right there in the front the whole time. I should have been taken out day 1 and I wasn't. And that's the course I want to take in this game. I don't ever want to take a back seat. And that's how I want to prove that I can win this game and stay loyal. That's the kind of archetype that I want to make myself be in this particular game. So even though I know it may slightly get me in trouble, I'm still going to keep doing what I'm doing because 1, it's working. 2, I'm pretty sure that I would be safe. I think everyone likes me. And I think there's enough people in this tribe that aren't being as social to where I would be okay until we swapped or merged. And then I would figure out a different game plan. But right now, I think I'm playing one of the best games on our tribe.
So we're going to tribal, which, I mean, like, part of me is like, I'm going to tribal, but I'm pretty sure I have a group. If I don't have a group, I'm fucked anyways. So, like, who cares? You know what I mean? But if I do have a group, this gives our group a opportunity to prove loyalty to each other. You know what I mean? It sounds great to win a bunch of challenges in a row as a team, theoretically, and then you actually do it and you see people do it and you realize that they never really had an opportunity to prove their loyalty to each other. So when they merge or when they swap, they don't really know who's their friend. They think they do, but they never really know, because you never really know until you prove it. And the only way to prove it is to vote. So now we have an opportunity to prove that loyalty.
Huangxi just lost the challenge. And it's so crazy because Gigi came to us like a little earlier on and she's like, in the case that we lose, yada, 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 you know? And then this worst case scenario is now upon us. And we need to choose someone to go home. I think there's a pretty good consensus in the tribe that that person is going to be Skylar. I'm so glad that the other tribe that won sent Gigi to the temple, because I would not have wanted them to send Skylar, because that would really complicate things for us.
Like, I was told it was probably going to be Skylar, and I think I would prefer that. You know what I mean? And she was like, well, who told you? And I told her, you told me, the bong.
Okay.
And I said, the bong told me it was Skylar. And she said, okay. And I said, but, you know, like, I don't know where he got it. And, you know, I haven't had a group or anything. So, you know, I'm out in the cold as well. And she said, well, I want it to be Skylar. That works with me. And I said, cool. And then I didn't ask her about the temple, but she told me a little bit. She said she had the opportunity to win something, but she didn't win anything. Which, you know, could be her lying, but whatever.
Wait, Jake, let's confirm her exact words. What exactly did you ask and what did she say? Let's confirm these stories.
Yes. I purposely didn't ask anything. I let her tell me. What
Her
do?
exact words, like, just give us as close as possible to what you remember her saying.
She said that it was like, there were like 4 different options that she could choose.
Okay.
For like types of challenges.
Okay.
Like, it was like a puzzle challenge, another type of challenge. Like, it was like, there are 4 different types of challenges that she could choose. And if she lost, she would lose her vote.
Okay.
And she was already, her stomach was hurting and she didn't feel good after the water chugging challenge. So she decided not to challenge anybody.
Okay. That's what she told me too. She told me that she decided to not participate.
Yep, she decided to not participate because she was feeling sick after chugging water.
Conversation that I had with Gigi. and it's so beautiful. So here's what is in Gigi's mind right now in this moment. So in Gigi's mind, we're gonna vote Skylar out today. I think she's fully in to vote Skylar out. In Gigi's mind, we're gonna vote Skylar. Gigi, remember I told you guys about the chat I had with Gigi and Chris and me yesterday?
Yeah.
I think that she's really in love with Chris. Like
She brought that up to me.
Okay, so she
brought up you and Chris and was like, maybe we should make a four. And I was like,
yes. She's really in love with Chris.
I mean, Skylar, I'm telling you this, so obviously I'm with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I actually don't think. Here's the thing. I don't think we even need to worry about that because I don't think we're going to need to get to the point where I don't think we're going to get to the point where you eliminate somebody else.
Yeah, no.
I think we're swapping or merging tonight or tomorrow.
So let me tell you. So Jewel, here's what is in Gigi's mind. In Gigi's mind, so in my conversation with her, I can tell she's super in love with Chris. I feel like she's a little in love with me. And she said in her mind, we're gonna vote Skylar today, and we're taking you out next. So Jewel is going next.
Yeah, you can try. She can try.
So bye, Jules. Goodbye.
I had such a good time. Thanks. I think Jake halfway understands, but Gigi's gonna be a problem. She's gonna be a problem, and I'm trying to get my point across to them that I don't think that Skylar is the right move here. I really don't. But I also don't want to go against my group. I don't want to go against them because then I'm not showing my like loyalty to them. So I kind of worded it in a particular way to make it sound, like I wanted to be like honest with them and have them trust me. So I did word it a certain way. I'm okay going with Skylar if I have to. But at the same time, like, I need them to see that this move could bite us in the ass. It really could.
We have no idea what Skylar would do. You know what I mean? So I think because we're in with the Bong and Chris, we could because I'm not in with Gigi. But because we're in with the Bong and Chris, we could let the Bong and Chris talk to Gigi and then she feels comfortable with it. I don't think Skylar feels comfortable with any one of us. You know what I mean? And because of that, I see Skylar as way more of a liability. Not necessarily a threat, but a liability. Because I think Skylar is very likely to try to just straight up flip at a merge.
Yeah, I could see that. I just know that if Gigi gets to merge, she's going to get far. She's got too many people in this game that she knows.
I agree.
Honestly, I thought the same thing. When like they picked her, I was like, oh, so somebody's got friends out in this world.
Yeah. I'm thinking about maybe causing a little bit of chaos with her and just confronting her and just like being fun.
What do you want to say?
No, I think I'm just gonna straight up be like, why don't you like me? Just tell me. Like, be honest. Like, I respect people that are like, if they don't like me, cool. But tell me why.
But here's the problem with doing that. And I'm not even the one whose ass is on the line because I wasn't the one who talked to her about it. If you do that, you expose the Bong and Chris for being close to Gigi.
No, because the fact I'm going off of just her not talking to me.
Okay.
I'm not going off of anything that y'all are saying. This is just straight up. I would just ask her, why don't you talk to me?
I don't think so either, Chris. I feel like she has other people in
Chris, I'm a lot fatter and less British than Chris.
Oh, Jay.
A lot fatter and a lot less British. I mean, more.
Okay, listen, I know players like Gigi. She's going to freaking flip. If y'all, like, okay, if we do a 5 or whatever, depend on her, it's not going to work.
I agree
I
with
know
you.
players like her. She will flip. She will expose every single thing that you ever say to her.
I agree. But do you think that fucking Skylar won't?
I'm not saying she won't. I just see, okay, I'm having like a premonition right now. Okay, this is a premonition happening. I just see her getting very far, possibly to the end, by being sneaky, snaky, bullshitty, and just, I don't know, like, she's the snake, okay? I will admit it. She's the snake of this season.
Look, if you want to vote Gigi, I'm telling you right now, I'm willing to vote Gigi. Like, if that's we do, but I think that we should discuss it with Chris first. And I think
Look,
that
yeah, obviously. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm gonna go with you, Dot. Like, you know what I mean? I want y'all to know that, like, I'm in this and I'm with y'all, right? And I'm not like going against y'all. I just wanted to bring up this point that it's possibly a big issue it's like a domino effect. It may not affect us here, but in the future, something is.
I hope that Jules follows through with voting for Gigi, and Gigi is the one that gets to go home if Skylar really pulls a rabbit out of her hat.
The suspense, Jesus.
The music in the background too doesn't help.
We need like what's that called? The Requiem for a Dream. No, 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 no.
Where everybody at?
Welcome, Huang Shi, to your first tribal council. So, Jacob, first time coming here, first time being in last. What do you think happened?
I mean, we all gave our best effort. It doesn't. I'm not mad about it. You know what happens. You know.
Blood.
We might be last in place.
Thought I could.
We might be last in place, but we're first in our hearts, and that's what matters.
Yeah, exactly.
Solid answer. So, Christopher, y'all lost the challenge by 9 seconds. What do you think went wrong with that challenge?
I think it was a combination of things. I mean, we were more than a minute away from coming in first, and that doesn't just happen by accident. I think there was definitely a preparedness problem on the part of some people on our tribe, but also some challenges just aren't going to be up everyone's street. Some challenges we're going to do really well in. The egg challenge crushed, but some it's just not for us. And that swings and roundabouts, you know? I think the most important thing right now is that we keep our tribe as strong as possible, because we have the teamwork. The teamwork's there. The strategic stuff is there. We're a really good tribe. We just need to keep winning like we were winning before.
That was a messy question there, Josh Probst.
Okay, so Gigi, so you have been chosen to go to the temple.
Yep.
How was the experience?
I want to know why I was chosen. Can you answer me that, sir?
I have no say in that.
You were there, though. You were there when it happened. You were in the room.
The room where
I was not. I was somebody else.
Yes.
All right, so Skylar, with Huang Shi having to avoid tribal council the first 2 rounds, and now you all are here, what is the vibe of the Huang Shi tribe? Is it kumbaya? Is it a little bit chaotic? What's the vibe?
So, like, personally for me, it was quiet, but as of right now, it's kumbaya. Like, I haven't been able to play these challenges, but I've definitely been able to try to connect the best way I can. And everybody is honestly so thoughtful. Like, I can name everybody's best qualities and why they should be here. And honestly, like, I'm gonna have the worst decision of my life. I don't even know what I'm gonna do. I honestly am about to put your name down, so I don't have to put their names.
Trust me, past players have done it before. I would not allow that, even though it is a nice gesture. So Jules, if everything seems to be all kumbaya, then somebody has to go, though. So what do you do from there?
Why? I knew you'd give me that question. I knew it. I knew I'd be the one. I mean, I guess like I'm gonna like piggyback off of Skylar. Someone's gotta go. I guess. Oh, someone's gotta go, and it sucks, but it has to be done, I guess. And then hopefully, like, we can still all be friends and hold hands and love one another.
Okay. And lastly, Tabon. So, with Mingyun going to be coming to tribal council again after you all, what can you do to make sure you all don't come back?
I don't know.
You really don't know?
I don't know. I mean, I think, like, for the tribe, the plan was always plan A, win challenges. Like, that was always plan A, and I would have really loved for us to stay with plan A, but sometimes some things you don't really have full control over, like this challenge. Like, people really tried. Like, Skylar went and vomited after this. Like, did you see what Gigi looked like? Like, so people really tried to give it their all in challenges, and I don't think that there's anything that we can do that we haven't done already. So I don't know if there's anything we can do to avoid this. I mean, this is Survivor. We're gonna do some challenges. We have won a lot of them, and I'm happy for my tribe for doing that. So I don't know, Josh.
All right. Well, I'm good for questions on my end. If anybody wants to say any final words, call somebody out, or play power in the game. Otherwise, we'll get right into it with both.
Yeah, I want to call you out.
Okay.
That's it. You won't even know what's about. That's it.
Okay. Well, one
I
at a
just
time.
want to say I'm happy we all got to play together, and whatever happens, I'm with Jules. We all can hold hands and sing around the campfire and roast marshmallows later on in live over Zoom.
All right, one at a time. I'll bring you each into the breakout room where you'll cast your vote on who you want to be the third person voted as Survivor Pandemic in Dynasty. It is time to vote. Skylar, you're up first.
Hi.
I'll go tally the votes.
Oh. Hey, Josh Probst.
I'm gonna have a mental breakdown. I swear.
I hate this. I hate when they do this in the real one, and I hate in games too.
As an idol they would like to play.
If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and they would like to play it, now would be the time to do so.
Hi, Josh.
Yes.
I've got nothing to play.
Wait!
Shit my pants.
Okay. But once the votes are read, the decision is final. Person voted off after the tribal council are immediately. Are the votes. First vote. Skylar. One vote Skylar. Gigi. One vote Skylar. One vote Gigi. Gigi. Two votes Gigi. One vote Skylar. Skylar. We're tied. Two votes Gigi. Two votes Skylar. Skylar. It's three votes Skylar. Two votes Gigi. One vote left. Third person voted as Survivor Pandemic Ming Dynasty. Skylar. Skylar, that's 4 tonight. That's enough. You have 30 seconds to say goodbye to everybody.
I love you all. Thank you, and I really hope we all can talk later on. Good luck. I am rooting for you guys, and I'm blowing out my own torch now. Love you guys.
Bye, Skylar.
Have the Travis spoken. Time for you to go.
Most cordial tribal I've ever been to.
Wait, you guys. Gigi's talking, but she's muted.
We can't hear you.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. Sorry. Sorry. Gigi, can you unmute? Sorry.
Gigi's still muted.
Yeah, sorry about that. Go
Can
ahead, Gigi.
Now? Can y'all
Yeah.
hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
So, Jules, honey,
What? Why do you think it's me?
I know it's you.
Why do you think it's me? And you know, there's other people in this game.
Is it not you?
Oh, it's me. It's me.
Yeah, I know it's you.
Yeah, we haven't talked.
For sure.
Right. So instead of coming at me with an attitude, why don't we do this in a positive way and decide to talk and actually get to know each other?
Too little too late?
Well, I'm gonna let you all
Is that a no? Is that a no or a yes? I need to know right now.
Too little, too late. That's too little, too late.
Okay, bet. All right, bet.
All right. On that note, I'll let y'all go ahead and get back to camp.
I kind of saw this coming. I think this week was just not my week. I enjoyed everybody and just the game in general and the hard work that's get put in this. This is definitely like the real life version of Survivor online. I just hope someone from Yellow Tribe wins because they are the ones that deserve it.
It sucks to lose and again, and like you have a good plan and a good setup, and then you just lose and your plans go out the window. Yeah, it's just frustrating. I didn't want to be in a situation where I had to pick from these four, because going forward, I do trust all four of them to have my back. So it's a shitty situation. Man, I'm so upset.
What the fuck? Why?
If only it was two teams like normal, like.
I am so pissed.
Yeah.
Also, I can't believe they picked Carl again to go to the fucking temple again.
I think they figure that only he will know about what's there, and I don't know.
Maybe they think that he's not telling us, what's going on there.
Or they might think he got an idol last time and played it and saved himself. I mean, I still need to do a lot of talking, but right now I'm leaning towards Erica. I just feel a closer connection to Nicole and Nikki. Well, like I said, it just could change by the minute. Like
tonight, we had a challenge. It was the water bottle challenge, or whatever you want to fucking call it, and we got second place. Yay! That means we're safe, right? No. Y'all had to just like bend us over and give us a little spank on the booty and say, no. You can't have this. We're gonna still make you go to fucking tribal. We like seeing your face. We think you're pretty. I get it, y'all. We are attractive, but can we not do this anymore? I don't like to do this. I just talked to Alex. He seems to want to like work with me, but I don't trust him. I'll be honest. I believe Jeffy was right earlier when he said that Nikki and Alex were working together, and I think he's trying to get me to vote Carl out, but Carl's my guy.
This is shitty, huh?
No, I don't know what. I mean, I have an idea of somebody that I want to vote for, but I don't know. I want to know what you think, I guess.
All right, let me hear it.
So I think we should vote out Alex because I think Nikki's a better competitor. Like,
100%.
I think that, but the thing is,
but do you remember what we talked about before about
getting her out before it's too late?
No, but not just her, about the pairs. Remember we talked about?
Yeah,
like,
I think that it's going to be 2 and 2, to be honest.
Yeah, I think it's going to come down to a 2-2 tie. And then what? And then who's going to get the votes?
So
Alex.
So who do you think that they would vote for, me or you?
I see now. I don't know. Like, I have a lot of I feel like if they're threat wise, and I'm not taking anything from you, I feel like threat wise, they're going to come after me.
Because remember what Jeffy was saying, that she's like a beast and blah, blah, blah. And like, if that's true that we're going to merge or swap possibly, like, do we really want the other team to have her as an advantage? Like, she is a really good competitor. Don't get me wrong.
So if we do it that way, and then you replace Nikki or replace Alex with Nikki, and you put me and Nikki on the table,
But what I'm saying is, like, we try to get Alex to vote for Nikki. Or the other way around.
I think, do you have a good rapport with Alex?
I mean, he tries to talk to me, but I think he's just trying to get information for me to give to Nikki.
But do you think he would vote for Nikki? because like I'm game with that. Like I agree. I think she's a bigger threat, and I think you're right. Going into a merge, or we ain't merging yet. Going into a swap, we're gonna swap into 2 tribes of 7. But going into a swap, it's probably better to take out someone that's may help another tribe win, because I'm done with this news and shit. Like I'm really done.
Like,
I'm over.
Like half want to like tell Erica, be like, it's you did it, you know, like, because I hate lying to people, you know, but then that's like awkward in itself, you know. I don't know. I don't know.
It's the same. It's a shame because this is the first game playing, but
yeah.
Well, that means he played well, and
She did. She played really well, and we just had a bad luck of the draw. Like he just happened to have to eliminate 3 of our people. Like
yeah, that's rough.
We have cut and we have cut and we have to cut again, and it's just getting harder and harder to decide who to vote out. Alex has like been like my closest one in the game so far. He's like my number 1 ally. Carl is a close second, which just by process of elimination. I guess Erica is gonna have to be my vote tonight. I cannot can't keep doing this. I hope something happens. Something like a swap or a merge has to happen, because like what? Are we gonna be a tribe of 3 going against a tribe of 6 and a tribe of 5? Like
I mean, real quick, what I was thinking was, I mean, Nikki's better in challenges, which could be a threat.
Yeah.
But she also has more connections that could help us later. Like, I think the 3 of us have all played a lot of games, and we know people, and it can help us down the road.
I do. I agree. It's hard for me to decide like what one I want to do. If it's Erica, I feel like we've been through so much, and I almost feel like I understand that Nikki's a threat, and I understand that she has connections, but I think we just built a strong connection.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. Like I said, I'm not. Whoever we keep, I'm not worried about anyone flipping. Like, I think we built something.
And like, who do you think would be the least upset? I mean, I'm trying to like, if we don't vote for each other, it can't be. It has to be. It's going to be one of them. So that kind of ensures me and your safety. And then we're definitely swapping after that, dude.
Yeah, I don't think we'll compete this small. I mean, weighing out the pros and cons with Nikki, she's more of a veteran player. She has a lot of connections, which for now I'm gonna say that's a pro, because if we're swapped together and we need to make a move, he'll being able to make that connection can help us. At the same time, though, I think it's also a con, because if we're swapped and they have to vote somebody off, they're gonna vote me before her. Switch over to Erica. She's newer to the community, which means she doesn't have connections. So I'm gonna say that's a con for now. She doesn't have the connections, so it's not gonna help move us forward in the game. She's very social though, so then that's a pro, because that can help us later in the game. I think the biggest con, and what's causing me to lead in that direction, is that I mean, she's new to this game, and while I feel 100% trust with her, I don't know what's going to happen when she starts meeting these new people and bonding with them. If she can, I don't know if she'll, make new connections because she's so social, and will put me back down the wayside. So I'm pretty sure that just made my decision for me.
welcome back to a familiar spot. Nikki, Tribal Council for the third time in a row.
Yeah,
is it?
this is the Mingyun mansion here. You know, Carl's got his crib. This is like Mingyun Manor.
Mingyun Manor.
So Nikki, you're calling Tribal Council Mingyun Manor for you all to keep coming back here at this rate?
Yeah, we'd love to be
At
here.
this point, yeah. I would like, you know, it's been nice, really, but we'll share. It's fine. A different tribe can come next time.
Okay, so Carl, for the second time in a row, you went back to the temple. Good news, bad news. When you got back to your tribe, what's your take on it?
Oh, they know what it's all about. I'm very truthful with the bunch that we have here. I shared with them, every one of them, like today. You know, this is probably the hardest vote we had to do this season, and the reason being is that every move that we've made in this game so far, we've made as a 4, as a unit. Like, we've been together this whole time, and it's really shitty that we're here. And the talk of going to the temple, I don't know why they chose me for the second time. Like, but my tribe knows what the deal is. I have nothing to hide from them. You know, I'm ready to go to battle for these guys. You know, these are the people I like. These are the people I bonded with. These are the people I trust. Like, and I love every one of them on this screen right here. And I am honored to have shared the battlefield with each and every one of you guys this game.
Okay, so Erica, there's 4 people on this tribe about to become 3. What are the chances we could have a 2-2 tie? And if the numbers stay the same, we could go to rocks.
Okay, so I still don't really know what rocks is. People have tried to explain it to me, but I guess it's a good possibility that it could be a 2-2. I mean, who knows? It could be a 1-1-1.
One.
If we're being honest, like, maybe that's what we decided, and you'll just have to find out. But I really have no idea what's going to happen tonight.
Wait, hold on. A 1-1-1-1. That would be a pandemic first if that were to happen. Crazy. Okay, so Alex. So with the tribe going to be down to 3, you already lost half your tribe already.
I know.
And if there's no swap or anything like that, y'all tribe's going to be decimated. So what can you do to make sure that you vote out the right person and not have it hinder you all to come back here for a 4th time?
Honestly, like, I feel it sounds weird because our record's really bad, but I'm confident we can be strong in challenges, and like, whoever ends up leaving, I think the 3 of us will come back and win the next challenge if it comes to that. And I think no matter who it is tonight.
Okay. The other questions on my end. If anybody likes to say any final words, maybe call somebody out or player power in the game. Otherwise, we'll get right to it with the vote.
I just want to say, keep me. I'll be cute for every future tribal council and challenge. And I want to play this game. Please, I'm having a lot of fun.
I mean, I'll say the same thing. Keep me, but I'm not gonna look cute every tribal. But
I'll look like this every challenge. But I love y'all. Please keep me.
Keep me. I'm y'all's mascot. You know what I mean? Like, I'm y'all's mascot. Keep me.
All right. The final please already said. One at a time, I'll bring you each into the breakout room. Y'all know the drill. It is.
I think we've been here before, maybe once, twice, or 3 times a charm, I think, right? Maybe?
So you all know the drill. I'll put you into the breakout room where you'll vote somebody out. It is time to vote. Erica, you're up first.
I unfortunately am voting for Nikki. I think that we're gonna have a swap or a merge soon, and I think she knows too many people on the other side, and I don't want her to have that extra advantage. Sorry, girl. I love you, and I hope we can be friends after this.
I am voting for Erica. It pains me. It's just strictly strategy.
It's all love. It just came down to really a gut feeling.
Really super sad I have to do this today, and this is super hard, but know that this is done with love.
How goes out with the votes? Anybody has a hidden immunity or they would like to play it, now will be the time to do so.
I wish.
Okay. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. Person voted off after the drop of counselor immediately. All right, the votes. First vote. Erica. That's one vote, Erica. Nikki. One vote, Erica. One vote, Nikki. Erica. 2 votes, Erica. 1 vote, Nikki. 1 vote left. Fourth person voted as Survivor Pandemic Ming Dynasty. Erica. Erica, if that's 3 tonight, that's enough. You have 30 seconds to say your goodbyes and have your torch.
Bastards, all of you!
I'm sorry, Erica.
Oh,
You too.
Just kidding, I love you all.
Really
Fine.
It really is all love. I'm sorry.
Erica.
Battle
I
back.
do that. I'm sorry, battle back. Please come back.
Battle
Please
back.
don't be mad. Please don't be mad. I love you.
I'm gonna go cry now. John's not gonna be the only one crying.
I love you.
But at least I'll look
Yeah.
good while I'm doing it.
You look
Always.
great.
All right, bye.
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 Well, that's definitely a painful vote.
Yeah.
It's down to you 3. Hopefully it doesn't become a 2. Grab your torches, head.
Real
Please.
funny, John.
Wow, Carl, what? Rude. Nikki, Alex expected that. Carl, that really hurts. What they say, that what they say is true. If it seems too easy, then it's fucking, something bad's gonna happen. But I was willing to fucking play.